My first order of business will be making sure all the kingdoms are welcome, even Wonderland. This is for Princess Red.
We accept. Really? Put on something respectable.
Bridget, it's your Royal Highness now.
You're all acting like you've never seen a coup before.
This is crazy.
I will never kneel to a tyrant.
Off with her head! Oh!
So how do we stop your mom? And save mine?
This is a time machine.
You're joking.
Does it look like I'm joking?
Where are we?
Not where, when.
What's my name?
I should warn you, when you alter the fabric of time, there can be consequences.
We only have one shot to get this right.
That's my name.
Listen, squid face.
Whose side are you on?
What's my name? What's my name?
You're Bridget from Wonderland?
That's me. Do you want a hug? Oh my goodness. I remember getting my first audition for this in maybe May of 2021.
Yeah, wow, me too.
Yeah. And I did about like 10 or 11 auditions and originally for another role, but I remember literally being the most nervous wreck because I wanted it so badly.
Yeah.
Being such a fan of the original franchise, I wanted it so badly, and so for every audition I was like putting my life on the line for it. And then when they finally told me I booked it, I had come back from a flight. I was coming back from New York and I was in the car and I was actually not having a great day and already crying. And then my team had called me and was like, hey, so, you know, unfortunately you got. And I was like, oh. And honestly, that feeling comes back when every once in a while, and especially like times like this. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I know. I have a similar audition story. I was auditioning also since May, so it was a long time.
Yeah.
But, I actually feel like I manifested being in this franchise, if I can say, because I remember when I was really, really little, before the first Descendants was ever even casted, it was just being talked about on the internet. I was a little way too young to be in it, and I was like, in that one. I want to be in it. And then when it came out, I was like, oh, that's the thing I saw on the computer long ago when I was a child.
Wow.
I did. And so then I got the audition for also like some different roles, and I was looking and I was like, I don't know, kind of similar. Like, I didn't know where I was gonna be, but I was like,
yeah,
I just felt at peace. Like, my mind was racing and I like did a bunch of freaking preparing, but I just remember feeling so at peace internally, being like, I feel like
I'm already a part of
this.
it.
I feel like I can see it, and here we are. So happy to be here.
I love that too. I feel like I definitely auditioned like in 2021, very early. And I auditioned for another role, and they were like, "Oh, it's not the right read," and I was like, "All right," and I just like automatically assumed that's it. I'm not booking it. And then literally like a month.
The same without Dara. They were like, it wouldn't be the same without Dara.
Like literally a month later, they were like, "Oh, we have this character, Uliana. She's China Aunt McClain's aunt," and I was like, "Good." They already say I look like China, like on the daily. Like I'm already like here. Point to be. I've been waiting for it. And so I auditioned for it, and then I found out she was the villain of the franchise, and I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, finally. And I definitely like went through a long process, and I kept being told like they have the pick of the town, so we don't know. And I was like, okay, okay.
So hard.
Literally.
When you just want it so bad.
I know. Like I want it.
Yeah, because we're all such fans of it. So.
Oh my gosh, literally. And it was like the closer you got, the more stories they told you of the character, and it just made you go like,
It was great. I mean, this is definitely a part of my life and career that I want to get more into. And so when this opportunity came, I was so excited. The Queen of Hearts is such an iconic character. So I really wanted to like do my best, you know, and immerse into something different, because we've seen the Queen of Hearts being played by so many different different actors, you know, Helena Bonham Carter, etc. So I really wanted to find a different perspective. And I just did that, you know, and I loved it. And I guess, you know, Disney loved it. And here we are. It was really, really great. It's got some music in there. Obviously, that's where I come from. So it just felt like the perfect fit to get myself into this new chapter of my career.
I find that outfit offensive.
I wish being me didn't offend you. She just wants to turn me into the next evil queen like her.
Off with his hat.
You know, I think every day was a bit of a challenge in the best way, you know. It's all about kind of understanding and listening to all the characters and the actors and us working together, learning your lines, you know, really being professional. And yeah, it's just, I think it's about playing, you know, and having everyone around to help each other. Because they're long days, you know, it's not easy filming a movie. It's very long hours and you have to kind of, you know, you might be tired or you haven't slept well that night. And so there's a lot of factors that you have to remember, and it's pretty intense. But I'm loving it. I always wanted to do this. I want to get more into film as we get along. You know, it's a big priority for me. And this was just so much fun.
What's my name? What's my name? Say it louder. What's my name? What's my name?
My first order of business will be making sure all the kingdoms are welcome, even Wonderland.
No.
This is for Princess Red.
The Queen of Hearts!
I have been waiting years to be invited back.
You said that Auradon is the worst.
With my daughter there, it might not always be.
Wait, really?
Put on something respectable for once.
Bridget, it's your Royal Highness now.
You must be Princess Red.
I've always wondered what it's like over there.
You should come sometime. I'll introduce you to the Jabberwocky. What's a Jabberwocky? A monster that eats annoying girls.
All acting like you've never seen a coup before.
This is crazy.
Someday, you'll thank me.
I will never kneel to a tyrant.
Off with her head!
It's gonna be okay. So how do we stop your mom? And save mine? This is a time machine. You're joking. Does it look like I'm joking? We can go back and save our moms. Where are we? Not where, when. Mom? You're Bridget from Wonderland? That's me. Do you want a hug? I can't believe my mom used to actually be nice. We have to make sure that she stays that way.
She's Ursula's baby sister.
Thanks. Sure.
For all.
My mom turns into my mom because of Uliana. We only have one shot to get this right. Listen, Squid Face. Maybe that wasn't so bad.
I will destroy her!
Maybe it was.
What's my name? What's my name?
I should warn you, when you alter the fabric of time, there can be consequences.
Whose side are you on? Say it.
Sorry. What's my name? What's my name?
Is that the looking glass? What's it do? It shows you the future. Have you looked? No. Why would I want to spoil a surprise? I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
Oh.